go live early. Hi, everybody. How's it going? It's almost my birthday. May 28th is my birthday, and that's 2 hours away. So we're going to do a 2 hour live counting down to my birthday. What are we going to talk about? I don't know. Anything and everything. Bear in mind, everybody that's watching, I still have a cough. I got the last little remnants of a cough, and everything's kind of loosened up, so it's like, let's talk about booba. You mean boobies? Hey, Fleetpaw. It's not my birthday yet. My birthday in 2 hours. So you guys can all be here to celebrate with me when, yay, and then I'll go and do something birthday-like. But leading up to that, hang out with you guys. I do still have a cough, though, just so you know. Terrence is here. Defiant, Mr. Raven Productions. Please don't call me Stu. Not cool, man. Not cool. So basically, if anyone talk about your cough, throw them out the airlock. No. I'm just gonna be coughing. That's simple. I don't even think I can mute. Anyhow. So let's see. Well, Olivia Julius, member for 21 months at the rank of captain. Happy birthday to the Puggy Man. At least you're not as old as you will be next year. That's true. That's very true. Defiant Mr. Rain Productions. I'm sitting here playing Metro Exodus and a few RPGs. Okay. Vadmerl Stewart. Danny Janie, $20. Drown that cough with shots. Yes, that's the medicine of kings. Still some Kraken spiced rum. Cheers. Yeah. That's some good shit, man. That is some good shit. Let's see. Yes. All right, hold on. I just got to put that back. All right. So thank you very much, Danny Janie. Much appreciated. Absolutely. Oh, look at, get up. What are you doing? Anyway, all right. So let's see what you guys are saying. I'm back. I'm still here. Don't worry. Terrence says, "Can you give me one law of the Prime Directive? Just no member of the Federation or Starfleet is allowed to interfere in the affairs or whatever of a society that has not yet a huge warp drive." I don't know word for word verbatim, but something like that. Smart Smears, on your birthday, say computer and program to find out your gift is secretly being holodeck on the Enterprise D. That would be great. Thank you, Terrence. All day I've been talking, so I don't know what the problem is. Thank you, Terrence Williams, for the happy birthday. Scott says happy birthday. Thank you. Matthew Lebner, happy birthday. Olivia says Ricola. Yeah. Hypno Amber, ooh, I love your shirt. It reminds me of Space Squid. Fleetpaw, I know it's not your birthday yet, but it's never too early to wish it. Aw. Dave Thompson, thank you. Fleetpaw, just be happy I'm not singing it in Klingon. Just happy you're not singing at all. Defiant says, I have an annoying cough too, brother. Hurts at times too. I had forgotten how confusing Metro Exodus can be sometimes. It's being a post-apocalyptic FPS based on a book trilogy. Yeah, my cough is getting better, which is strange, even because it's still still there, clearly. Sometimes it's worse than other times. But it is getting better. And yeah, I've been coughing so much the last few days. My muscles hurt. Every time I cough, I dread it because I get a pain in my side. Just from my muscles being like so, affected by it. And yeah, it just kind of sucks. I also get a headache sometimes because I'm coughing. It gets the pressure. So anyway, Fleetpaw says, so folks, do me a favor, hit that like button. It's a free way to support what Stuart and Sammy will do. If you're able, you can send a super chat, have your comment highlighted for all to see. And then he goes on to say, if you want to support us further, consider joining the channel as a member or as a Patreon. Cool perks, access to exclusive Discord, and you get a badge next to your name like mine. Wow. Thank you, New York and Vegas. Computer, it's a birthday countdown. Code 11A. Hi, Eric. Joseph, happy birthday, Captain, but can't welcome to the 50 Club just yet. Next year. Terrence Childs, you have just single-handedly earned the rank of Captain with that quote of the Prime Directive. Thank you, Charles. James McGill, happy birthday, Captain Foley. Thank you. Dave Thompson, Klingon blood wine or Romulan ale. Romulan ale for me, for sure. Eric says, Cap, other people have birthdays. Why are we treating yours like a funeral or like a cough fest? I know you don't want to be lectured. Yeah, I don't want to be lectured, Eric. What in the hell do I want? I don't know. Terrence Child, you should take Robitussin cough syrup for your car, not cold, not alcohol. For your cough, not alcohol. Yes, I have been taking cough syrup the last few days. Today, I'm just saying, fuck it. I'm going to do alcohol. I'll drink some tomorrow, too. And whatever. Olivia throws in $2. How old will you be in 2 hours? Sweet 56. Jesus Christ. No, I'll be 49. Fleetpaw. Oof, that's harsh, Olivia. Ira Fan Geek. Happy name day, sir. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Redneck says, enjoyed the Star Trek game the last 4 nights. Well, I got all the way through the storyline, so you guys can see the entire story. I do need to go back and make some new choices. I think some of them will definitely affect the way things turn out. But I haven't yet done that. I will do that at some point. I think the next game I play is going to still be Star Wars Jedi Survivor, just because I need to finish it. It's obviously got a lot longer gameplay than Resurgence, but I'm fine with that. I just need to finish it at some point. So, Defiant says, I'd take some vanilla honey chilled Klingon rack to Gino. Can't drink normal coffee, too hot, like Dr. Crusher in the 80s. She was pretty hot in the 80s. Fleetpaw says, I think she needs to lose her wrench for that insult, Stuart. You know, you're not wrong. Um, let's see. Happy Captain. Hey, Captain, happy birthday. Thank you very much. Wow. Captain Corky, gotta get to bed for work, but I wanted to pop in long enough to wish you a happy birthday, Captain. You're one of the best. Thank you very much, Captain Corky. Have yourself a good sleep and a good day at work tomorrow. Olivia throws in $2. Sorry, I didn't mean to. Defiant says, I think a good next game would be Judgment Rights. Eh? Well, I can't really stream that from my PlayStation, so no. But, and Olivia, we're just messing with you. Don't worry. Don't you worry. It's a joke. Anyhow. Grant McGregor throws in $25. Happy birthday, Cap. Thank you very much, Grant. I'll take a swig for that. Classic for Real says, good Lord, this is the fourth stream I am right now simultaneously. But this is the best one. So thank you very much, Grant. Excellent. Dave Thompson says, I'll be 60 on the 28th of June, and my wife will be 73 on June 7th. Ooh, Dave. But his birthday is also June 7th, so your wife has the same birthday as Commander Cockings. So, I mean, it doesn't mean anything, but hey. Eric Martin throws in $22 Canadian. Get back your health. Get it back before you turn into part of that collection behind you. Before you really do grow old. That's good. I'm loving the quotes. Yeah, I can't believe for a minute that Kirk felt old at 50 in The Wrath of Khan. I don't feel old, and I'm going to be 50 next year. So I don't buy that for a second in the future. I think that's just horse shit, but... So thank you, Eric. I will be taking a shot for that. There we go. Cheers. It's 4, like right off the hop, so I'm pretty much schnookered already, so thanks. It is helping my throat, though, actually. At least temporarily. Starfleet Command would be cool if a new one would be made called Starfleet Command 4. Well, Starfleet Command Volume 6 or Volume 3 sort of fucking sucked. So as long as they make a new one that's actually good and kind of goes back to the first two, yes. I can stream games from my computer. I have streamed Starfleet Command before. I haven't done that in a long time, though. I'd have to get that set up again, but... Classic for you. So yes, this is the best one. Liar. Olivia says dot or period. She's just testing out to see whether she has a wrench. Classic for real, $20. Happy birthday, Foley. Here's a shot for you. Oh, thanks, man. Much appreciated. Nasty. Cheers. Eric says, where's your Jurassic shot glass? Ooh, good call out. It is actually in the ready room, and I grabbed this one because it was beside the Kraken bottle downstairs. So actually it was on top of it. It was on top like this. So I brought this one instead. But good call out. I will, next time in the ready room, I'll use that one. Defiant says, I only managed a very small bit of progress on part 8 of my 25th century fan film. It's set post Picard season 3. Oh well, soon work will resume in writing. Awesome. Can't wait to see it. Classic for real. Starfleet Command 3 did suck. Yeah, it kind of did. Compared to the other two, for sure. Olivia's got 2 dots now. Still making sure she's a moderator, I'm sure. Dionysus says, good morning, everyone, and happy birthday, Captain. Thank you so much, and good morning to you as well. Less than 2 hours till my birthday. Even though, apparently, wherever Dionysus is, it's already my birthday. Fleet Paw, $20. Cheers to your continued goodish health, Captain. You're amazing. Like, let's make sure history never forgets the name. Stuart Foley. Or the name Trekyards. Swift back out. That's great. I like that. That's a good toast. You get top marks for that one, my friend. That's some good shit. Cheers. All right. Ers. After 50, everything goes downhill. I once said that in one of them. Cable that's going down a mountain after I overheard someone is going to be 50 soon. They laughed. I've heard that myself. Terrence Childs, I remember the last time you drank with more than one shot and you ended up taking off your shirt. I'd like to avoid seeing that again. Well, then pay me. Pay me not to drink. There you go. Good God. Ugh. Eric Martin, don't forget you have peach vodka downstairs. I do, you creepy bastard. I haven't even broken into that yet. Because I've got the other stuff I'm drinking tonight is Smirnoff Ice Peach Lemonade. Got this one. I got a pink lemonade version. I've also got orange creamsicle. Oy. So I have not touched the one you got me, but yeah, I'll get into that at some point. Yeah, the first 2 Starfleet commands were the best. Well, yeah, I think the best one was number 2, or the Starfleet Command Orion Pirates was good too. Todd Jenny, happy birthday, Captain Foley. We Geminis have to stick together. Indeed. Good to see you, Todd. Classic for real. Our birthdays are 2 weekends apart. Amazing, sir. Does Canada have any currency? No, everything's free here. When he's in toonies, yeah. That is why the captain has a cough from taking off his shirt, so don't make him. No, I was sick with a cold for like a week. Pretty nasty one too. So I apologize for the coughing, but Ensign MJS, Captain, it's great to see you. Good to see you as well. Dave Thompson, does Canadian money have King Charles yet? No, it does not. It'll be quite a while before that happens. Olivia throws in $20. I wish for you on your birthday. Whatever you ask, may you receive. Whatever you seek, may you find. Whatever you wish may be fulfilled on your birthday and always. Happy birthday. By the way, you don't look a day over 39. Aw, thank you. That's another shot, though. I'm going to regret putting that on there. Jesus Christ. And then I spilled it on the desk. It just dribbled all over everything. I'm so drunk I'm dribbling already. It's not a good thing. Thank you, Olivia. Cheers. Skynet. Dun 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 dun. Maybe we should just leave the cap off this thing. Whew. Fleet Pause says, I had to go to the liquor store yesterday on the way home from work to have something for the long weekend. God damn. My ADHD made me think of squirrels and I forgot. Oh, damn squirrels. Eric Martin, the festivities seem to be controlled by a computer. It is the only thing speaking. Speaking? Let me hear. 1 hour, 44 minutes, 59 seconds, 58, 57. Get out! Get out of there! I can't yell because my voice is still not right. Fleet Pass said, no, Dave Thompson, not yet. I don't think. No. Jadic Productions, well, if it's near your anniversary of your birth, I wish you all the best. I think you in the future, being in Australia, it is my birthday there. It's May 28th there. Not here yet, though. We still got a little bit of time. 1 hour and 40 minutes. Trekyards is here. Have no fear, Trekyards has arrived. Jadic Productions, may you get everything your heart desires for your birthday, but one, so you have something to strive for in the coming year. Trekyards says, just discovered Paul Wesley is coming to my local con. Mr. Captain Kirk. Lieutenant Kirk. Cool. Fleet Pod, probably a good idea to leave the cap off, lol. Well, then I might hit it and tip it and knock it onto Sylvia's laptop. And that would be bad. Okay. Defiant says, Captain, what is your Mount Rushmore of war movies? I think Fury's got to be on there. Saving Private Ryan. It's a really tough one because there's so many good ones, so many good war movies. I would probably put on, just for fun because I love it, because there's P-51 Mustangs. I would have to put on either the Tuskegee Airmen or Red Tails. But I know everybody's like, Red Tails is George Lucas. I enjoyed Red Tails, so whatever. Heartbreak Ridge should be on there, even though it's not really a war movie because it's the Battle of Grenada, I think. I forget now what it was called, but like the one-day war kind of thing. Sure, there's other ones or other really good war movies that I'm missing, but I just can't think of them right offhand. Defiant says, I hate to even ask anything because of your cough, so my bad, man. No, don't. I shouldn't be doing a live if I didn't want to talk. Like I said, I've been talking all day and it hasn't been bad, and now as soon as I go live, it acts up. So go figure. Jose says, happy birthday, Captain Foley. You know me as Keith Richards. I am a big fan, sir. Thank you so much for showing up, and thank you for the birthday wishes. Hope you are well. Trekyards, Full Metal Jackets. I haven't seen that in a long time, but yes, very good. Midway was dope too. I haven't seen Midway yet. Fleet Paw, if you spilled on her computer, Sylvia would kill you. Then rip your heart out and eat it like the warrior she is. I mean, you're probably not wrong. Trekyards, do war movies include sci-fi war movies? No, they do not. Absolutely no. Eric Martin, P-51, Cadillac of the Sky. Yes. Or Rolls-Royce of the Sky, because it's a Rolls-Royce Merlin engine. Trekyards, then would The Edge of Tomorrow for me. Or perhaps Starship Troopers. Edge of Tomorrow for sure. Good night, Dave. Defiant says, we were soldiers. Haven't seen it. Zulu, haven't seen it. Haven't seen it. Saving Private Ryan, yes. Hacksaw Ridge or Heartbreak Ridge? One with Clint Eastwood. Dionysus says my favorite war movies are Star Wars. Oy. War movies is movies set in real life wars, yes. Warp drive is faster than light speed. Yes. Unbroken wasn't bad. I don't think I've seen that one either. Beware, though, Hacksaw Ridge is extremely gory. Well, that's not the one that with Clint Eastwood then. F4U Corsair. Nah. Meh. Meh. Now, P40 or the P51 for me, even the Spitfire is kind of like, yeah, it's up there, but it's not anywhere near the Spitfire or near the Mustang or the P40 for me. So, Forrest Gump. Well, hey, you're not wrong. My God, P51 Mustang for the win. Yes, the only Mustang I like and endorse. It's a real shame that there's a car named after that too. But hey, Dionysus says not a movie, but the next war series for me is Babylon 5 and Stargate. The Spitfire is your favorite. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It's a lot of people's favorites. It's very unique, especially with its wing design and stuff. But honestly, just doesn't do it for me. P51. That's the way to go. But hey, everybody's got their own thing. So yeah, thank you to everybody that's here and everybody celebrating my birthday with me so far. Got my kids coming over tomorrow. They want to say hi to me and give me a present, I assume. If not, I'll disown them. I got some friends coming over after that for a barbecue and maybe a campfire. I don't know yet. But it's basically just a preamble to getting ready to go down to Wonderfest. These are the guys I drove down to Wonderfest with, so we need to kind of talk about the plans and stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, that's kind of my birthday. What's going to be going on. So, if you haven't hit like yet, hit the like button. It's a little thumbs uppy thing. Looks like this. Just give that a hit. I appreciate it. Trek or Not, Masters of the Air is in production. I think the next installment is in the Band of Brothers Pacific series. Hypno Amber, my granddad used to build antique airplanes. I was raised in a hangar and going to air shows. Very cool. So you're an authority. So when you say the Spitfire is your favorite, you know because you've examined them all. Shay, Locomotive Productions, the first officer in Star Trek Resurgence is kind of hot. No, I don't think so. Miranda was all right. I just wish they'd fix her hair animation. I mean, the first officer's all right, Commander Reddick, but yeah, not my cup of tea, I don't think. But there you go. Sulu is considered one of the best British war movies, mainly because it has Martini Henry rifle. Okay. Terrence Childs, the speeches in the episode The Drumhead were excellent, but those are writers that know what they're doing. I think you mean writers. Writers. Speaking of, writers' strike has delayed production of season 3 of Strange New World, which is sad, but anyway, here we are. Fleetpaw, had I thought about it, I probably could have scored an invite to your party. It would not be that far. Bruh, it's not a party, first of all. It's like 2 or 3, I think, people are probably going. And like I said, it's basically just to sort out the plans for the following weekend when we're going to Winterfest, which isn't next weekend. It's actually the weekend after. I think we leave on the 8th and come back on the 12th. So, Eric Martin says, I still like the Dirty Dozen and Kelly's Heroes. I don't think I've seen either of those. What? Right. Defiant says I need to watch a shit ton of war movies. Namely this Finnish World War II movie called Unknown Soldier. Yeah. I enjoy war movies, I really do. Oh, Valkyrie is another good one, honestly. Valkyrie with Tom Cruise. I don't know. There's too many good war movies to actually just pick one and say, you know, these are my favorites kind of thing. But I'm dying here. All right. Valkyrie was top tier, as was Fury, yes. Greyhound was sick. I think I prefer the F4 Hellcat plane. I prefer Navy fighters over Army ones. I do too in modern age, but oh yeah, bust out the Farpoint shirt. That's not what it is though. Shay says Tomcats are the best. I mean, you are absolutely correct, yes. They were so good they had to get rid of them. Daniel's Hot Topics. Hi, Captain Foley. Happy birthday. Thank you, Daniel. Terrence Childs, how much Stargate memorabilia do you have? Stargate? Hardly any. Getting a lot of glitching going on with my chat on both my phone and my iPad. So I don't know what's up with that. My plane was in 46 Fairchild, yellow and green. Now Harrison Ford has the exact same plane. Cool. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. How about The Enemy Below or Enemy at the Gates? Haven't seen The Enemy Below and Enemy at the Gates. I think I've seen. The problem is Sylvia's family, when they were living over in Croatia, basically lived through a goddamn war. So she's not the biggest fan of watching war movies, so I don't generally watch them with her, and those are ones I kind of need to watch on my own. So yeah, I haven't been up to date on all of the movies as far as that goes. So my favorite World War II fighter plane is either the P-51 Mustang or the Grumman Hellcat. I even like the ME-109. The ME-109 is cool. Shay says, one of my guilty pleasure planes is the F-104 Starfighter. I like it in Ace Combat 7. Really? I hate the F-104. It's a fucking rocket with triangles attached to it. It's not an attractive plane. It is in Tomorrow's Yesterday, TOS Star Trek episode. It is it Captain Mitchell? Anyway, it's playing in that, so not a fan. Raven says, Enemy at the Gates is a fun watch. Mr. Captain 93, are you worried about the indie movie based on the rumors? No, I am absolutely not. People are fucking stupid, and fuck them. It's gonna probably be good, and even if it's not, it's not gonna ruin my fucking life. I'm not gonna, you ruined my childhood. This new movie, I can't enjoy the other ones. Then you're fucking stupid. So, no. I'm not worried about the next Indiana Jones movie at all. I think they learned their lesson from Crystal Skulls, which has some fun things about it. I can see the low production costs and stuff, or just the problems with it in general, but I still kind of enjoy it. Should it have been made? Probably not. I like the idea, I like the premise of it, but it wasn't well executed. So, no, I'm absolutely not worried about the new one at all. The rumors can go fuck themselves. So, there you go. Eric Martin, I need to get you in front of my big screen and show you some of the classic World War II movies. Cap, that depends. It depends. It depends. Hypno Amber. See, I haven't even said. I can speak. I promise I can speak. I haven't even seen the bridge over the River Kwai. So, just things that I'm like, oh, I should check that out, and never get around to it. So, probably gonna get lambasted now. I haven't seen a classic. Anyway, Hypno Amber. We had to sell my plane when my granddad died because we didn't know anyone to finish it. Hope that Harrison was the one to end up. That would be cool. Ira Fan Geek. Event Horizon is a trip sci-fi horror. Great one. I love Event Horizon. Very good movie. Where is this? Enemy at the Gates. Well, was that movie with the Soviets versus Germany at the beginning of the movie. They made a mistake with the map by not showing the neutral countries, making them look like part of the Reich. Oh no. I apologize for the coughing. I'll do the best I can not to cough. But Dungeons and Dragons is good. Chris Pine kills it. Like him or not. I like Chris Pine. And yes, the Dungeon and Dragon movie is great. I really enjoyed it. The old trope. Blood. No, I'm not coughing up blood. We're fine. Are you excited for the Little Mermaid movie at least? I'm not excited. I mean, I'll watch it when it comes to streaming service. I'm not going to pay to go watch it. But I have no problem with it. I don't care that they've changed. I mean, Ariel should be fucking hot. She should be, you know, red hair. She should look like Ariel from the cartoon because that's one of my favorite Disney princesses. However, I have no problem with the way they change things. It'll be fine. People need to fucking relax. That's the words of wisdom from Captain Foley. Josh Street, Captain, we need to find you a pair of 18th century glasses for this year's birthday. That's next year's when I turn 50. Down Periscope is unique. It's funny so. Okay. Shay says, I like the ME-262. Especially when it shoots down World War I fighters. Growling Sidewinder. Oh, Growling Sidewinder is an awesome channel. If you haven't subscribed to Growling Sidewinder, go do so if you like fighter jets. My God. But nothing compares to the F-86 Sabre. It just looks fast. Or the F-14, am I right? F-86 Sabre, don't really give a shit about. I mean, it's all right looking. I don't complain. But F-14, yeah, you're not wrong. Classic for real. The plot of Bridge over the River Kwai is Obi-Wan trying to mind trick Jedi for 2 hours. Well, there you go. I know what it's all about. I know everything about it, but I just haven't watched it, at least in its entirety. I've seen parts and pieces, and I've kind of watched probably the whole thing just in parts. So, Fleetpaw, the A10 Defiant. She's an ugly beast, but she'll get you home. You're not wrong. Terrence Shadows, did you know that there's a Planet of the Apes TV show made back in the 1970s? I did know that. Yes. Eric Martin, I think Black Hawk Down must be more bullets per minute than any other war movie I've seen. I've seen that one, but that was a long time ago that I saw that one. But yes, I've seen that one. Black Hawk Down was good, gritty as fuck, but good nonetheless. U-517 movie was awesome. Yes, I've seen that one. Terrence Childs, do you think those helicopters, switchblades from Mask, can shoot down the G.I. Joe Sky Striker? That's a very good question. anything can shoot anything down if you're lucky. As Growling Sidewinder will show you in some of his videos. He'll fail like a couple times, but he'll also get the odd kill here and there. So with a gun that's out, with a plane that's outmatched and outgunned. So anything's possible. Chat's being stupid for me, Stuart. I think YouTube is stroking out again. Yeah, it's been very bad for me right now. Has been for a couple days, actually. A10 goes brrrt. It does. Says, would make a cool Trek movie or episode based on U-571 movie, but stealing a Romulan warbird. Mr. Captain 93, in another life, Samuel and the captain were a traveling sideshow where Sam piloted a biplane and the captain was out walking on the wing. You're not wrong. I've done past life regression, and that's probably a thing. Trek or not, Flag of Our Fathers was a very underrated and its counterpart. Okay. Casey Stewart says, hey, so Captain, how do you like the USS Resolute? I think it's friggin' great. I love the ship. It looks really good in the end battles as well. It's a good looking ship. Fleet Paw says A10, the only plane designed around a gun. It's damn near immortal. Classic for real. Could a U.S. Navy F-14 shoot down a G.I. Joe Sky Striker? Yes, sure. Why not? Airwolf versus Kit. Discuss. If Kit wasn't so indestructible, I'd give it to Airwolf, just because Airwolf's actually fucking armed. I don't know. That's a tough one. Says there was a Churchill that used a longbow in World War II, killing a German soldier. Cool. Defiant Mr. Raven Productions. There's that movie. Wow. There's that movie that Wrath of Khan and Balance of Terror were based on too. The World War II naval film. Sure, I don't know what it's called though. An Unexpected Fire. If next year is its 50th, with old glasses, will Commander Calkins die only to be resurrected? Who will hold his Katra? Olivia will hold his Katra, I'm sure. Hold on, I gotta get a screenshot of that shit. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of really major problems with the stream as far as YouTube goes. It's really I'm getting some screen caps so I can show Fleet Paw later. Airwolf versus Switchblade, the helicopter from Mask. Who do you think would win? Airwolf. X-Wing versus Viper fighters. Oof. That's a good one. I'd maybe give the edge to the Viper, just because I think it might be might be slightly more maneuverable than the X-Wing. Although the X-Wing I think is much more armored, like as far as armed. It's a good question. Shay says Imperial Star Destroyer versus the original Battlestar. Battlestar. Eric Martin throws in $22. Says I saw a replay of Resurgence last night, and watching Cap sneak around those guys and getting caught over and over put me on the floor laughing. That was fucking stupid. I hate stealth games. I hate where you gotta sneak the fuck around and not get caught. And I think that's fucking horse shit. And it's not fun. I'd rather just run and gun. I will choose to do that on more than one occasion if I have the option. But yeah. The whole... Did I hear something? No, you're good. Go back to your work. It's fine. But thank you. That's another... It's gonna hurt, this one. need to... Thank you, Eric. But I need to blow my nose, and I don't want to do it on camera, so I'll be right back. Enjoy the adventures of Precious the Pug. Sorry about that, but you guys didn't need to hear or see that, so I still don't think I got it all either. I just do this off camera. You'll still hear it, but who cares? Ugh. Gross. Yeah. All right, let's see what's going on here. UCAVEDI versus this Disco Shuttle. Who would win? I don't know what the fuck the first one is, so it would win because Disco Shuttle can suck a dick. Defiant Mr. Raven Productions. An Imperial class Star Destroyer could base Delta a Battlestar. I disagree. Olivia won't hold anything. Okay. Classic for real. Hey, Fleetpaw, I see you've seen the movie Stealth, a movie that's got its name because it couldn't be found in theaters. Stealth is a good fucking movie. I enjoy Stealth. Is it Eddie? Eddie is the complete package. I fucking love that movie. Oh, is that what... Oh, UCAV Evie is. Okay, Eddie, yeah. Yeah, Eddie. Okay, yeah. I like Stealth. I think it's a good movie. And in that case, Fleetpaw, yeah, Eddie would definitely win. You'll hold his Katra and like it, Olivia. My God, man, this is Commander Cockings we're talking about. Olivia says, Fleetpaw, the last thing I need is for Cockings to be in my head. Oh my God, Puggins. Pug Cam. Puggy? Pug time. Commander Puggins. Obers have a life expectancy of 1 Krug. I spy a sleeping pug. You do indeed. I'm dying. I ended up doing a write-up on the UCAV Eddie Classic for real on the Facebook page. Nice. Terrence Childs. Isn't Darth Vader's Super Star Destroyer named Intimidator? I believe it is, yes. Shay says, Captain, did you like the Star Trek V shuttle in Star Trek Resurgence? Or the TNG style one better? The TNG styled one is a Type 6. I liked seeing the I really liked seeing the Star Trek V shuttle from the Excelsior, no less. That was kind of cool. I liked them both, so it was great that they were both there. This cough's getting to me, man. Peter the Caco, 550. Happy birthday, Caps. Thanks for all you guys do. Wishing you guys the best years ahead. Thank you very much, Peter. Much appreciated. Nice shirt. Reminds me of Mary Beta. Okay. Did you see Dunkirk? I haven't seen Dunkirk yet. An unexpected fire. Bro, maybe take some time off the stream. You ain't sounding so good. I'm sounding better than I have been for the past couple days, so you be quiet, you. Daniel's Hot Topics. What's Stealth? It's a movie with Jamie Foxx, and it's damn good. I enjoy it. It's a guilty pleasure. It's maybe not so good, but I really like it. I like the plane designs in it, except for Eddie. I prefer the one that the humans actually fly. But hey, Shay says, "Just breathe, Cap. Just breathe." Unexpected Fire says, "The search for cockings." Fleetbus says, "I just right up." Yeah, this Facebook chat on my iPad is not looking so good. Fleetpot, I'll share it after the live because it's fucked up. And my phone's no worse. My phone's actually much better, my phone's much worse is what I meant to say. My phone is no better. That's what I meant to say. Words are hard, okay? So, and like that is what I'm seeing right now. But anyway. It was really good. Stealth was a really good movie for 2004. I have the soundtrack for that. Yes. Classic for real. Ever seen the TV show How to Be Indie? The main character's catchphrase is "Just breathe." I have not seen that. The Resurgent Spock did a pretty good job, says Shay. Yes, he did a fantastic job. Eric Martin, he likes Stealth because of Jessica Biel in a bikini. Let's get real, Cap. I mean, Jessica Biel's all right. She's not my top tier level kind of woman at all. She's upper mid, but she's not bad in that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, I'll admit she's all right, but not really my type per se. Anyway, Terrence Childs, who do you think would win in a fight between Steel from DC Comics and Iron Man from Marvel Comics? That's easy. Iron Man. Fleetball's like, I can't even talk for fuck's sakes. Yeah, we can chat about the chat later, Stuart. There you go. Peter Lukaku, what are your thoughts on Steven Seagal movies? You know, I used to like Steven Seagal. They killed Bobby. It's the thing we always went to. From, I think, Marked for Death or Hard to Kill. They killed Bobby. I liked Steven Seagal back in the day. I thought he was pretty good. He runs like a fairy. You just can't stand the guy now. But honestly, back in the day, I thought he was pretty cool. Yeah. Beal versus Alba. Oh, Jessica Alba. Hands down. Fuck. Yeah. An unexpected fire. You say you are better, but I kind of don't believe you. I'm better than I have been. I've been worse the last couple days. So, suck it. Eric Martin. Like you would turn Beal down, Cap. Now I'm going to start coughing. I mean, I wouldn't kick you out of bed for eating crackers, I'll tell you that much. But, you know, I got the Admiral, and she's pretty fantastic. So, I mean, I might have to turn down Jessica Biel. I'm just saying. You know, so. Daniel's Hot Topic. Saw that Denise Crosby was on the Seventh Row podcast with Sarah Clofton talking about Star Trek. Denise Crosby is still hot? No, she's not. I don't think she's still hot. I never thought she was hot to begin with. She was just kind of always all right, in my opinion. But I mean, to each their own. That's fine. Lewis Cox says, "Happy birthday, Captain Foley." Thank you. Yeah, the chat's all messed up over here. Damn. Captain wants the tall alien chick from Resurgence. You know, she's kind of hot. She's got a little bit of a raspy voice. And at first I was like, whatever. But the more I saw her, the more she moved, the more she spoke, the more she, like, you saw her personality. I'm like, she's pretty fucking hot. And she's pretty tall, and she's got the nice leather on top. And it's, like, kind of skin tight. And it's like, you know, for a big Amazon type woman, you're pretty fucking hot. And alien to boot, and you got a nice personality. I mean, hey, you'd be dumb not to hit that, you know? Anyway. That's a bummer. I can't find my... You got Eddie post on Trekyards. You can't? That's because I deleted it. Denise, what hasn't aged well? Don't know if she smoked or what. I was shocked when I saw her recently. An Unexpected Fire says, what about the bald Vulcan from Picard Season 3? The bald Vulcan. Oh, Lieutenant Tavine? I mean, she had the potential to be really pretty. I don't know. Bald chicks don't do it for me. There's very few, if any, bald chicks that I would say are hot. Even what's her name, Ilea from the motion picture, with hair. Oh my God, she was fucking gorgeous. Bald, I would just walk by her in the corridor. I'd be like, But with hair, I'd be like, oh my God, please come back to my quarters. So yeah, bald chicks don't really do it for me. So Lieutenant Tavine was her name. She was all right. She was all right. But again, the older I get, my tastes change, honestly. And I'm more about personality and stuff now. Like if they got a really nice personality, they don't have to be drop dead gorgeous. I mean, obviously that's the first thing you see. That's the first thing you look at. That's the first thing that catches your eye. But like that alien chick from Resurgence is like, at first off I was like, But then the more the game went on, I'm like, just saying. So I will take right, I guess. Go ahead. Tavine. Fan sets as the Picard Season 3 gold combat. Cool. Magnetic. Lewis Cox says Nebula does it for me. Oh, from Guardians of the Galaxy? That's another one, you know? Amy Pond from Doctor Who. Hell to the yes. Redhead. Wow. Karen Gillian, I think is the actress' name. I can't remember. But anyway, Nebula. I'm not even a fan of Zoe, whatever the fuck her name is, Uhura. So, I mean, I have kind of strange taste in women, I guess. I feel like, oh, she's hot. It's like, you can have her because I'm not interested in that one necessarily. So, I don't know. Anyway. Terrence Childs, you doing excellent Steven Seagal impression of him running, yes. They killed Bobby. Anyway. Hypno Ever says, oh yeah, I have a crush on Tavine, but then again, I crush on all Vulcans. Oh. Lewis Cox, I mean Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy, I figured. Fleet Pod, Tavine is supposed to be a quarter Deltan and three quarters Vulcan, according to Metallus. Yes. I like La'an from Stranger Worlds, especially in the dress. La'an, okay, La'an is not my type. She's a little too bitchy, and she's a little bit too bitch face all the time. However, in that dress, wow. With her hair down, that's the other thing. I don't like tight fucking wound hair all the time. It's like their personality is so fucking tight. It just fucking winds their hair tight. Let your hair down. You're much more attractive that way, generally speaking. So yeah, I mean, La'an is not my. I mean, Ortegas is kind of all right too. I mean, I can't stand number one. I can't stand Rebecca Romaine Lettuce, or Rebecca Romaine Stamos. I guess it's just Rebecca Romaine now. I can't stand her. I don't think she's attractive at all. But Jess Bush. I mean, Miss Nurse Chapel. Any day of the week, you can swing on by, lady. Wow, wow. Anyway, an unexpected fire. I was sad Veen was killed. She had screen presence. Yes. Classic for real. Amy Pond versus Nebula. Amy Pond. Trek or not. Tendy. Yes, Tendy, 100%. Urs looks have an expiry date and personality is everlasting. Not necessarily. A lot can affect personality as well. So Hypno Amber, Amy Pond is the prettiest companion. Yes, I can't stand Donna Noble. She just looks like I can't fucking stand her. I don't find her attractive in the fucking least. Not in the least. But I really like Clara, or the Impossible Girl. I thought she was fucking super hot. Yeah, Karen Gillian is fucking hot, and her accent's spicy. Will I survive to my birthday? Place your bets now. We have, well, just an hour to go. I'll take the green girl from 2009, or Ardra on a cold night. Yeah, the Green Orion, that the Kirk was boinging. I think her name is Jayla, in 2009, Star Trek. That, oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Green skin with red hair. Yes, please. Sign me up. I will give away my soul right away. Yeah. Peter the Caco, $11. So where do you think Otoy Company is going with all the Spock thing? I hear they want to do a live action of the animated series. I've heard that rumor too. I don't know how official it is. It would be great, but I don't think they could do it necessarily. It would be a lot of work. A lot of work. So, but I would love to see that. Louis Cox, Amy Pond versus Nebula. I just can't choose. I have to say both of them. I can't stand Nebula. Classic for real. The Green Girl from 09. Literally is literally Seth MacFarlane's sister. Oh, really? She was in the G.I. Joe movie. She played Scarlet as well. I didn't know she was Seth MacFarlane's sister. Wow. T'Pring? I mean, Strange New Worlds T'Pring? Yes. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, bud. TOS's T'Pring? Nah, not so much. An Unexpected Fire. Amy Pond in the police girl uniform. Yeah. Laughing my ass off. Classic for real. Yes, 100% Adams now. Trek or not? Catan Orville. I have no idea who that is. Daniel's Hot Topics. Deadpool 3 started filming earlier this week, like on Monday. Anyway, since it will be a multiverse movie and Deadpool is going through the multiverse, we could see Jessica Alba as Invisible Woman. Yes, she was fucking gorgeous in those movies. That and Sin City. She was, oh my god. Jessica Alba could butter my toast any morning. I'm telling you. Wow. Yes. Shay says, I think Beckett Mariner is kind of hot. Beckett Mariner is hot, yes. Yes. Very nice smile. Hypno-amber. I love Clara. I named my service dog Clara because she's my best companion. Oh, nice. Track or not. Tala Orville. I still don't know who the fuck you're talking about. Tala from the Orville. Or Catan. So the first security officer, the second security officer. Okay, if that's what you're talking about. First one didn't find her attractive. Second one is slightly attractive. There you go. Fleetpaw, I kind of have a thing for redheads. Who the fuck doesn't? They're soul magnets, and they're designed to destroy men. Redheads are hot. Lucille Ball, she's kind of cute. Karen Gillian, yes, the girl I tried dating in high school stuff. Or Seraphine? Am I okay? Yes, you're fine. You have no soul, but you're fine. When I think of redheads, I think of Christina Hendrickson. Is that her name? She was in Firefly, and she was also in Mad Men. Fucking hot. Anyway. Hey, Donnie. Daniel says, LOL, Ortega shaves her sideburns. She does. Eric Martin, I bet Seth's sister is 420 friendly. All that green? Yeah. Classic for real. I think he means Catan from the Orville. Which gun do you think is better, the gun from Aliens or the gun from Starship Troopers? Aliens. Alara Catan. There you go. I've already kind of talked about them. Classic for real. Dang, Beckett Mariner is hot, though. I think a lot of it comes from her being bi or les. Okay. Here we go. This is going to be a fucking rant. Incoming. I don't believe 90% of the women that say they're bi or lesbian. Lesbian more so. I believe them more. Bi, not so much. We have a friend. I'm not going to say any names. Anyway, they say they're bi. I never once, ever have seen them even be, besides a comment, be interested in a woman. I think that is a selling point. That is a selling tactic for getting men. That I'm bi, there's a chance you could have a threesome, or I will look at girls with you. I think it's a selling tactic. I do not think that most of the women that say they are bi are bi. I am not bi. I'm also not a woman. However, I will concede that Henry Cavill, Brad Pitt, very attractive men. I wouldn't, when it comes to anything sexual, I can't even imagine what that would be like. It never even crosses my mind. However, to hang out with them and be friends with them because they're attractive people, I'm down for. All right, so does that make me kind of bi? I mean, maybe. But no, the sex thing just, I can't even wrap my head around that at all. However, so yeah, I think women that say they are bi, at least maybe a good 80 to 90% of them are fucking lying to be more attractive to men, to kind of get that maybe this will make me more attractive to a man because he might think there's a possibility of a threesome down the line or something. I don't think the majority of women that say they are bi are anywhere nearby. But who am I to judge? I don't know. They can say what they want to say. They can be what they want to be. They can do who they want to do. I don't care. However, it's just a theory that I've been working with. And with all the observations I've made over the course of my lifetime, I can fairly concisely say that the majority of women that say they are bi are in fact not bi and would never have a sexual relationship with a woman. Would they find a woman attractive or find them have attractive body? Probably, because the female form is very beautiful to look at, even for women. It is a beautiful shape. Men are not so much. Even a lot of women say men, the penis is kind of fucking, it serves its purpose, but it's not really attractive. Nothing I want to stare at. Anyway, this is just going off the rails real quick. But yeah, that's my take on it. Moving on. A live action of what animated series? The animated series, Star Trek. You dumbass. Classic for real. The first Orville security officer got her big break on Nickelodeon. Yeah, and then she started boinking Seth MacFarlane to get her next big break. Daniel's Hot Topics. Nebula all the way. She could rip Amy Pond limb from limb. Yes, but Amy Pond is much more attractive to look at. So, much more sweeter of a personality. Hezraz. Do you like Bo-Katan from Mandalorian? LOL. Oh, that's that Fleet Paw. I mean, I'm not a big Bo-Katan fan, honestly. I don't find Katie Sackhoff all that attractive. I didn't even really like Katie Sackhoff as a human being until I watched BSG. Now I think she's a pretty good actress and actually is kind of cute and endearing, but I don't find her attractive in most of the things she does. So that's just me. Connie Pearson. Oh yeah, Helton Sage. She appeared in Victorious before she got cast in How to Rock. Either Nickelodeon show introduced me to her. Daniel says, were you upset when Fantastic Four Rise of Silver Surfer failed at the box office in 2007? Was that the last time we saw Jessica Alba? I wasn't upset. I didn't give a flying fuck. I was upset we wouldn't see Jessica Alba again as that, but yeah, I didn't really give a shit, so. Donnie Pearson, both shows are streaming now on Paramount Plus. Yes, that's it, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Hezraz, I think people just try to be inclusive, Trekyards. I think when they say stuff like that, they're trying to show that they're open and inclusive. Possibly, but I mean, I think it goes further in a lot of women's cases where they're like, they openly say it more than they need to in general conversation, just with friends even. I'm bi, I would definitely do her, but I've never had a relationship with a woman ever. Okay, well then you're not, I don't really consider you bi then. But I don't have to consider anybody bi. They can say whatever the fuck they are. They are what they are, right? My opinion doesn't matter. However, just from observation, that's what I'm saying. So, Eric Martin. Cap is going to get demonetized. Classic Feel. Ah, yes. Fellow Victorious. How to Rock Enjoyer. Classic for real. I'm not probably the only guy who owns the book How to Rock. It's based off of. Okay. Damn, Hot Topics. You know, Jessica Alba is a black belt in karate. That is so cool. She can beat all of us up. But which form of karate and who cares? I mean, there's 31 different branches of the martial arts, karate specifically. 31 branches of them. My dad and my brother Steve are both 4th Dan black belts in Patokai, which is more of a classical style. 4th Dan is the highest black belt you can get. Actually, you can get to 5th Dan, but that's like a grandmaster's kind of sensei thing. Some fucking give away black belts like they're fucking candy. Like there's fucking 12 black belts. So being a black belt in a fucking martial arts doesn't mean fuck all, depending on the which particular branch it is. So anyway, my brother and dad are Patokai. It's more of a classical, like I said, kind of old school karate. So take that for what it's worth. I made it to yellow belt, which is like the second belt. There's white belt, then yellow belt. When I was a kid, and I didn't care for it. So to say she's a black belt, I don't fucking care. Doesn't mean anything. Peter Lukaku, 550. Best Trek movies: Wrath of Khan, The Voyage Home, The Undiscovered Country is the best. Yes, but not in that order. I'd go Wrath of Khan, Undiscovered Country, then The Voyage Home. The Voyage Home is better than both of those if you're looking at a different metric. But for Star Trek movies, for me, I gotta go the other way because I'm more of a ship guy, so I like the ship action in the other movies. However, The Voyage Home is much more of a character-driven piece. So if you're gonna go with that metric, then The Voyage Home is the best one. But Hezraz, Trekyards, all messages I had were before convo change. Okay. Hypno Amber, I'm mainly attracted to brains, so you have to have a personality to be able to talk about nerdy things. I can talk at someone and go, yeah, they're cute, but only date brains. Yes. Fleet Pass says depends on my mood regarding Bo-Katan. Depends how horny you are. Depends whether you have tissues and lotion nearby. I got you, I understand. Shay says, Captain, have you seen where someone took Lower Decks characters and changed them to the animated season? Yes, I have seen that. 45 minutes to my birthday. The Ghost of Q's Left Eyebrow. Hey, Cap, happy birthday. Terrence Childs, you went on a rant? You did not. You did warn us. I did warn you, yes. Hezraz, I feel the actress for Bo-Katan is genuinely a nice person. I have watched some Instagram videos of her. I just like when people who are actors are really nice, not a fan or anything. Yes, that's the thing. I found out that she was, in fact, I watched a lot of the behind the scene footage of Battlestar Galactica while I was watching it. I was watching it, and I checked out her YouTube channel as well. She is genuinely a nice person, and that means a whole lot. That is a big deal to me. So, yes. Daniel. Daniel says they might make a live-action Lower Decks in the future. That would be cool. The Stranger Worlds crossover with Lower Decks could be a test to see if Lower Decks can be live-action. No, it's not. They're not going to switch over Lower Decks to live-action. Excuse me. Classic for real. Hey, Sakov, yeah, I know a guy who knows her. She's a genuine... She's a genuine, nice person. Holy fuck. Fun fact. I'm Facebook friends with her. Facebook friends with her thanks to a mutual acquaintance. Nice. Eric Martin. I have a strange attraction to the armorer. It's a sexy voice. Is it though? I mean, she sounds like, she reminds me very much of the voice of Captain Phasma. Although when you see the actress that plays the armorer, yeah, I can see why a lot of people would find her attractive. I don't really, she's kind of like an old MILF kind of looking girl, but whatever, it is what it is. Or cougar, I should say. She's all right. I mean, the voice doesn't really do anything for me, for her. She reminds me very much of like Captain Phasma. So, anyway. Classic for real. I like how the Lower Decks characters made to the animated style. They paid a lot of attention to Mariner's breasts, as they should, I guess, right? The Ghost of Q's Left Eyebrow. Damn, Cap, you gotta lay off the devil's lettuce, man, making you cough. I don't smoke weed because it makes me paranoid. I've talked about this many times. Not a fan of weed, and it's not what's making me cough. Sickness is making me cough and phlegm in my throat. So, don't appreciate the insinuation. Sylvia smokes weed like daily for her to help with her pain management, but I don't, so. The Ghost of Q's Left Eyebrow. The woman who plays the armorer is the Mara, the Darkness, older sister of God in Supernatural. What? You're fucking right, she is. We just finished watching Supernatural tonight, actually. We watched all 15 seasons over the past, 2 months, and just watched the finale tonight, and damn, my eyes, they was wet. It's a good show, good show. Hezraz, I am looking forward to Lower Decks Strange New Worlds episode. Me too. It's episode 7 of season 2, and it's called Those Old Scientists. Still got a long way to go, even after the show starts, to get to that one. So, Terrence Childs, could you please go on a Steven Seagal rant using your Steven Seagal best impersonation? That was so funny. No. No, I really can't. View the Gaga, 550. What was your favorite part of Resurgence? All the minutia. the day-to-day procedural lower decks type shit, like using the transporters, using the tractor beam, prying open the cover of a. I mean, this maybe is telling me my course in Starfleet should be engineer, because prying off the outer casing of like the warp nacelles on the shuttle to see the warp coils. Those things I really liked. I like seeing the L-cars. As far as big picture goes, honestly, I think it was probably that final battle, seeing those ships, the Miranda class, the Steamrunner class. There was even a New Orleans class or two in there. Some really great ships. One was like the Kushu. It's like the New Orleans style, New Orleans class, the Kushu, which is Eric Martin's ship here. Seeing that represented in a game when you didn't need to do that. You had the Luna class, you had the Centaur class, you had the Steamrunner class, you had the New Orleans class. You also had the Luna class. I think I might have said that already. Excelsior class. There's one of those there. So using those old standbys, which at this point, this is only a few months after Nemesis, so I think that's at the same time, or a little bit after the Dominion War. A lot of people point out that a lot of the Miranda should have been destroyed in the Dominion War. I mean, you're not wrong. But I love that they have those kind of ships instead of introducing new ones or not even showing us a fleet. I thought that was really great. So, plus the story was great. Ambassador Spock. Seeing and hearing him was great. I had a lot of favorite parts of Resurgence. So, classic for real. Damn, Jara Reddick's voice actress is hot. I haven't even looked at the actress yet, so. Eric Martin, is he going to make it a 49 tonight with the cough? He will sing happy birthday while he is passed out. There you go. Fleetboss says the armor is hot. Okay, fine. Shay says, happy birthday, Captain Stuart Foley. Thank you, Shay. It's not my birthday yet. I still have 40 minutes to go. Armor actress seems to love the character and embrace it, so I think that is good. If you are going to play a character, fully embrace it. Dustin D, happy birthday, young man. Captain Foley, thank you, Dustin. Fleet Pause, so was revealing the crossover episode and teased it, and then revealing how far ahead in the season it was a disservice to the fans or a way to draw folks in? Both. Luna class and Cheyenne class. There was a California class. Thanks for highlighting my ship cap. Inside joke, lol. Actually, I was wrong. It's not. There wasn't a New Orleans class there. Sorry. I was thinking the Cheyenne class. Thank you very much, Dustin D, for correcting me. Cheyenne class. Your class. Your New Orleans class is a piece of shit. The Kushu, Eric. So. Aaron Childs, I've been meaning to mention this for some time now, but the new character in that Star Wars game looks awful. A lot like you without your glasses, or are you aware of that? Looks an awful lot like you without your glasses. If you're talking about my thumbnails, it's because I use face swap to put my face on the character, so that's not a good representation. Doesn't look anything like me, actually. He looks like the actor that plays him. But if you're talking about the thumbnails, yeah, I made them look like me because I'm playing the game. So I'm that character. Ooh, that's deep. Something, I don't know. Have a glass of water. Something stuck in your throat. It happens to me. That won't help. I've had dealing with this cough for like a week now. Trust me, this is pretty good. But anyway. Dustin D. When does Strange New World Season 2 on Space TV? June 15th. Same fucking day as streaming on Paramount Plus. Classic for real. No, seriously. Azelastine HCl. It's a powerful anti-inflammatory agent. Ask your doctor next time for a prescription. I don't need a fucking prescription. I have a sore throat. I don't have phlegm necessarily. I've got like a dry kind of whatever going on back there. It's clearing up. It's much better than it was a few days ago. So thank you for the help and suggestions, but I'm good. Thank you. Uh, Eric Martin says, need some fizzy Canada Dry. I have some in the fridge. Classic for real. At some point said, Ortiga's kicks ass. As I said, my chat on the app is completely fucked up. So I don't know when you said that, but cheers. So my brother got me this for my birthday. Eldest brother. Original series trivia book for Star Trek. Now, these aren't typical questions. All right, let's see what's going on with the chat. Hold on a second. Shay says, Resurgence or Jedi Survivor are more fun? They're both different. I'd say Jedi Survivor is more fun to play as a game. However, we get so few Star Trek games. Seeing Resurgence be a thing and being so true to canon, generally, about 90% of it, is fucking great. And the fact that they like have their correct uniforms and correct looking ships, more or less. There's some problems, but that's all right. They're both different in their own way. Jedi Survivor is way more fun as gameplay because you're using the Force, you're whipping around a lightsaber, you're killing people. It's much more of a game. Resurgence is great because it's kind of like watching a 10-hour-long movie that you get to make the choices for. So it's a choose your own adventure thing. And you get to do a few things that seem like gameplay, but they're really not. They're just moving a stick and hitting a trigger button, whatever. Totally different kind of form of gameplay, but it's a new Star Trek adventure with new Star Trek characters that feels good and is in the Star Trek universe. It's in the canon universe. They're completely fucking different. So I can't say which is better. I'm glad they're making a new Star Trek game. Everyone out there, in my opinion, should be encouraged to buy it to show them that they should make Star Trek games. It's something that people like us are interested in. We will give them money for it. We need more Star Trek games in our life. So for the love of Christ, go buy the game and show your support for it, so that we get more stuff like that. We need more Star Trek games. But if I had to pick, I would say Jedi Survivor is much more fun to play, but for different reasons. Fleet Paw throws in $20. You need another drink. The cough is starting to affect the secondary power coupling and forcing me to tie into the auxiliary backups off the emergency fusion generators. Oh shit, we're in worse shape than I thought. Oh, ew. Okay. Cheers. That like nukes the throat for a minute. Thank you. Terrence Childs, I know what you're going through. Having a terrible cough when I started coughing. Feels like I can't stop. Yes. And my sides hurt from coughing. My muscles are all contracted when I cough. And so doing it for a week, every time I cough, it feels like it's sore. So that sucks. I also get a headache sometimes because I'm coughing. Again, it restricts the muscles and the blood flow to the brain. It just fucking sucks. Anyway. Dustin D, is it me or does the Centaur class look far better with the Res Bazaar collectors? And the added undersection containing main engineering and the main deflector dish. The refit does look cool. I don't know if I prefer it necessarily. I definitely like the shuttle bay doors on the front of the main Centaur, of the regular Centaur, better than the Resurgence refit. I'm not a huge fan of that whole refit looking shuttle bay area, but hey, Terrence Childs. Star Wars was has better names for their ships than Star Trek. In Star Wars, they have ships named Intimidator, Persecutor, and Overseer. Shay says, can't wait for Resurgence 2 game. I'm sure they'll make one. They got the characters established now. They've got the ship. I would love to see them do another one, yes. Please go buy the game so they'll make another one. Dustin D. I like the USS Resurgence corridors, but they really felt more like Star Wars corridors than Starfleet. The ship doors really felt like Starfleet. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, my brother got this Star Trek original series trivia book. Now, this isn't typical trivia questions, which I love. First of all, I love that first shot. That's the one that's on the VHS tapes of the Enterprise. That's kind of nice. Where was the pilot filmed? Where was the page? Where was the cage the pilot filmed? Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Culver City, California. What was the name of Star Trek's second pilot? The cage. Who did Gene Roddenberry consult about future technology while preparing to make the pilot? Physicist Harvey P. Lynn of the Rand Corporation. Hence Rand. 4. What planet does the Enterprise visit in the pilot? Dun, 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 dun. Anyway, Talos 4. How old was the USS Resurgence, being one of Starfleet's oldest? I don't know how old it was. I read the prequel comics though that showed what happened to it, to cause it to need a refit, and yeah, you should check those out. There's 5 issues. It's worth it. Go check them out. Question 5: Who captains the USS Enterprise in the original Star Trek pilot? Christopher Pike. 6. What character speaks the first words? Check the circuit. Check the circuit. And then he shows pilot, Mr. Spock. Sorry. Who said of the pilot, it's either going to be the biggest hit or the biggest miss God ever made? Who said that? Thank you, Alan Drab. Well, anyway, who said that? DeForest Kelly said that. Hezraz, when I'm talking to customers, I sometimes need water because my throat gets really effed up. And then I'm coughing all the time. Just trying to help, I guess. Yes, no problem. Hezraz, I'm excited about changing worlds, as am I, my friend. All right. Next question. 8. True or false? The theme from Star Trek used in the pilot included a human vocalist. I feel like everybody knows this. The answer is true. Gene Roddenberry wrote lyrics. Wrote lyrics for the intro. Because he thought he could get royalties because of it. Anyway, next question. What was the name of the second Star Trek pilot? I guess the other one was supposed to be the first pilot. Why did I say second? What was the name of the Star Trek pilot? Yes. So, yeah, what was the name of the second Star Trek pilot? Where no man has gone before, obviously. Duh. All right, next. 1. True or false? True or false? Roddenberry struggled to find work in Hollywood after Star Trek was canceled. It's true. Which Star Trek actress married Roddenberry? We all know this one, guys. Major Barrett. 3. True or false? Roddenberry was survivor of 3 plane crashes. That's true. What did Gene Roddenberry do before becoming a television writer? He was a pilot in the U.S. Air Corps. 5. What were Roddenberry's main inspirations for Star Trek? Wagon Train. Well, summarizes the Wagon Train to the Stars. True inspiration was Gulliver's Travels. And now you know. So after his death, what was done with Gene Roddenberry's ashes? Well, first they were carried aboard the space shuttle Columbia, and then 5 years later, some were launched into orbit by the Pegasus rocket. 7. Where did NASA send a recording of Roddenberry's voice? They pointed the antennas towards 40 Eridani A, which Roddenberry identified as a likely real-world equivalent of the Vulcan star system. What honor did Roddenberry receive in 1985, a first for TV writer? He got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Oh my God. What future Star Trek actors did Roddenberry work with before the original series? Which future Star Trek actors? Many of them, among the notable DeForest Kelley, Nichelle Nichols. That's all it says here. That's not many, that's 2. Captain Kirk trivia. Who was Gene Roddenberry's first choice to play Captain Kirk? Jack Lord. Right. Roddenberry was a player, interested. He had some forward thinking, but at the same time, he was almost opposite view. Yeah. Roddenberry gave Nichelle Nichols her role on or her after the episode. At least had been cut from the schedule, which Roddenberry also worked on. All right, next. In which episode does the character of James T. Kirk first appear? A lot of you are tempted to say where no man has gone before. However, you are wrong, because according to the airing dates, it was the Man Trap. Number 3, on which ship did Kirk serve before he was named captain of the Enterprise? A lot of you are going to say the Farragut. However, Kirk's first ship in Starfleet was the USS Republic. There he was granted the field commission of ensign. Then he served on a training mission. After that, he graduated Starfleet Academy. Lieutenant Kirk was assigned to the USS Farragut under the command of Captain Garvik. See, a lot of you said Farragut, but you forgot the Republic. All right. 4. Which episode was William Shatner's favorite? Oh, wait. Because there's a lag. Thank you, Jesse. No, it's not the one where he kissed Nichols. City on the Edge of... Fuck off. City on the Edge of the River? I know, that's not his favorite. City on the Edge of the River. Nope. It's actually The Devil in the Dark. That's the one he filmed. He was filming... They were filming that when his dad passed away. So, Devil in the Dark is his favorite. Next question. What was Kirk's claim to fame as a cadet at Starfleet Academy? You can do it. I know you can. And Jesse, yes, he knows it's the city on the edge of forever. He's making fun of an interview that Shatner did where he said, where the interviewer asked him, what's your favorite episode? And he's like, the city on the edge of the river? And this was like after he had been talking about Star Trek for 50 fucking years and he should have known better. But he was being a fucking little troll. Dickhead. Anyway, what was Kirk's claim to fame as a cadet at Starfleet Academy? Cheating on the Kobayashi... Well, not cheating, but winning the Kobayashi Maru test. Beating it, sorry. Why did Gene Roddenberry choose the name James Tiberius Kirk? Oh, wait. It's fine. This one's actually kind of ironic. Wow. Anyway, James Tiberius Kirk was inspired for the character James Cook, a real British explorer from the 18th century who can captain the HMS Endeavour on exploration missions mostly across the Pacific Ocean. Now, ironically, you've all seen the statue that Doug Drexler did of Zephyr Cochrane holding the scrolls and pointing to the stars, right? This is a statue of James Cook, the captain that Kirk is named after. Interesting, is it not? Now, Doug Drexler did the fingers of Zephyr Cochrane like this, not because his girlfriend or wife would have appreciated that, Zephyr Cochrane's, I mean, but because it's similar to Patrick Stewart's Engage. So, just so you guys know. Next question. When and where was Captain Kirk born? I think everybody knows the where. I mean, specifically, you need the state and the city. However, when is a different thing. He didn't like the Roman Emperor Tiberius. No, that's not the answer. Iowa in 2233. Yes, but where in Iowa? And which date? He was born right under where they were building the Enterprise. Iowa cornfield. All right, he was born March 22nd of 2233 in Riverside, Iowa. Next question. How many times is Kirk shown kissing during the 79 episodes of the animated series? How many women does he kiss? Oh, wait. Yes, Fleetpaw Riverside. 0. He didn't kiss any women. That is incorrect. Classic for Jesse. He kissed quite a few women in TOS. How many was it? Why is everybody saying 0 or none? He kissed 19 women in the course of the 3-year run. So I don't know where you're getting none from, but you're fucking all wrong. I'm disappointed actually in Fleetpaw on that one. That's just, what the hell, man. I said the cartoon. No, I didn't. I said, how many times is Kirk shown kissing during the 79 episodes of TOS? I did not say TAS. I said TOS. I would never say TAS. I would say the animated series. I never, ever, in my lexicon of ever, have said TAS. I would never say that because it's stupid. I always say the animated series. I said TOS, but because my nose is clogged, you thought I said the animated series. So you're all wrong, and you weren't paying attention close enough, so you all fail. And I'm ashamed of all of you. Mark Lawrence throws in $10. Happy birthday, Boris. You got computer game and cake. Boris, sell the game. Eat the cake. A bit from the Grand Theft Auto to KGB Radio. Have a great evening, Cat. Thank you very much, Mark. If I said the animated series, I must have had a slight stroke because I did not say the animated series. But anyway, 19 women during the course of TOS. Next question. In a mirror universe, how did Kirk become captain of the Enterprise? Or in the mirror universe. It says a mirror universe. Or it doesn't say in the mirror universe. Oh my god, my brain. In the mirror universe, how did Kirk become captain of the Enterprise? Go. He killed whoever the old captain. Duh. Yes, but it says who he specifically killed, so tell me. Otherwise, you fail. He assassinated Pike. He killed Pike, yes. You all get a gold star. I'm going to go back and rewatch this. And I did not read. How many times is Kirk shown kissing during the 79 episodes of the animated series? Because that'd be fucking incredibly stupid, considering there were not 79 episodes of the animated series. The question is, and I read, how many times is Kirk shown kissing during the 79 episodes of TOS? TOS could sound like TAS to you, but it's just wrong. I would never use the term TAS because that's just fucking stupid. Anyway, next section is about Mr. Spock. Who was the real-life inspiration for Mr. Spock? Dr. Spock. Duh. I just assume nobody's ever going to get this. So it was William H. Parker, the chief of police for the Los Angeles Police Department when Gene Roddenberry worked there. All right, number 2. Why did Roddenberry fight to keep Spock after Star Trek's failed first pilot? Why did he fight to keep Spock after the failed first pilot? Jesse, I'll have a shot just for you because you say you can't afford it, but I obviously need more. You went back and I said animated series. Well, then I'm fucking stupid. So y'all need to mutiny and get off the ship because your captain's a fucking idiot. Cheers. I mean, Fleet Paw's pretty close. Eric's also very close. Well, you're right, actually. I wouldn't say you're very close, but you're right. He was the only consistent character that reminded viewers that the show was set in space. Number 3. I'm not going to give you guys as much chance to Google shit because you're all Googling it and you're assholes. Just saying. Number 3. Was Leonard Nimoy the first choice to play Spock? Yes or no? Go. Now. Yes or no? Don't fucking look it up. Yes or no? Was Leonard Nimoy the first choice to play Spock? I never once said the animated series there. Unless I did on a replay. No. The fuck I am. I'm not Googling shit. Hypno Amber is correct. Yes, he was Gene Roddenberry's first choice, but he refused it a few times before he got the role. You're all thinking like Martin Landau, shit like that. No, they were considered because Leonard Nimoy said no, but Leonard Nimoy was always the first choice. Moving on. Number 4. When was the first time Spock performed a mind meld? Which episode? This is one that people are going to Google. I hear the clickety click 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 of Google. Don't fucking Eric has it right. Don't wait for the translation, folks. Answer now. Answer me now. Don't wait for the translation. Answer me now. That's hilarious. Digger of the Mind. Yep, Marley McClay, you are the winner. Digger of the Mind is correct. Fleetpaw, you lose. 5. What is Spock's go-to move in combat? I wouldn't say it's a combat move, but okay. Yes, the Vulcan nerf pinch. Why was Spock originally written to have pink? Why was Spock originally written to have red skin? Dun, 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 dun. Only 10 minutes to my birthday. So why was he originally written to have red skin? To look like the devil? No. Because he was an alien from a red planet. Moving on. 7. True or false? This is easy. You just have to put a T or an F. Leonard Nimoy created the traditional Vulcan salute. Everybody knows this fucking story, so if you don't get this right, I'm going to fire all of you. True. Classic for real. You win. You all win. 8. If Vulcans embrace logic and reject emotions, why does Spock show emotions so often? Really? This is a question? Because Nimoy forgot. Yes, he's half human. You guys all get it. You know. I've had too much to drink. Shame on you, but it's a good way to usher in my birthday. So, not shame on you, but thank you to all of you. Excuse me. Okay, so number 9. What is Pon farr? I shouldn't have asked this question. Vulcan heat. Wow. I mean, you're not wrong. SFX F314 Sabretooth Raptor. My birthday's today. Well, happy birthday, my friend. May 27th is your birthday. May 28th is my birthday, so thank you. Vulcan mating ritual, the urge to find a mate. Yes, the question's about Pon fucking farr. All right, so the simple answer is the Pon farr is a period during the reproductive cycle of Vulcans that occurs every 7 years. Now, I could go into more detail, but I don't need to because you're not stupid, any of you. You don't think that the Vulcans only have sex every 7 years. That's not the case. It's during the reproductive cycle. They must have sex in order to fulfill their hormone quota, I guess. I don't fucking know. Anyway, they can die possibly if they don't get Pon farr every 7 years. However, they cannot. It doesn't mean they only have sex every 7 years, as a lot of people fucking speculate. That's not what it means. It means they genetically need to and able to reproduce, first of all, and to survive. So every 7 years they need to have sex, but they can have sex the rest of the time as well. They just don't need to. A lot of people think it just logically every 7 years we have sex. That your society, your culture, your people would die out fucking instantly. That's just stupid, non-logical. That's the most non-logical fucking thing I can imagine. So no, that's not what fucking Pon farr means. For people out there that don't know, that's not what it means. Pon farr is a not genetically, but I guess it is genetically. It's a drive to have sex every 7 years to be able to reproduce. And it's not the same 7 years for everybody, by the way. So people are having sex all the time with Pon farr, but a Vulcan can have sex every day of every year for 7 years until Pon farr hits, and still need to have Pon farr sex as well. But he can have sex every fucking day. The implication that they only have sex every 7 years, and people accepting that as like they only have sex every 7 years, is fucking stupid. No, it's a genetic. It's a thing they have to do every 7 years, but it's not limited to just 7 years. Anyway. Yeah, and every 7 years they lose their logic. They lose their ability to embrace logic, and be non-feral and like want to like boink whatever's in front of them every 7 years. So all their repression of emotions kind of gets nullified every 7 years, and they get a little bit rammy. But yes, they can still have sex the other 7 years, like during the course of those 7 years. People are sometimes stupid and think they can only have sex every 7 years, and that's just stupid, as I just said. So, anyway, moving on. What's the next one? Fan favorites. What villain first appeared in the episode Space Seed? Season 1, episode 22. Whoever gets this wrong is being banned from the channel. I can't remember. Do Romulans have the same things? They absolutely do not have the same things, no. Romulans do not suffer from Pon farr, no. Con Indian thing. Admittedly, I thought that too. You thought they only had sex every 7 years? Come on. How fucking logical is that? We're only going to have sex every 7 years. That'll save our civilization. Really? Fleetpaw, you're fired. Con Indian Singh. You're absolutely right, everybody. Number 2. Why was footage from the original pilot used in the menagerie? So, I guess there's 2 answers for this one. A real world answer, as well as an in-universe answer. But why was footage from the original pilot used in the menagerie? I made sure to say not say the animated series there, because I don't know why the fuck I would ever say the animated series when it clearly said TOS. But whatever. So, number 2. Why was footage from the original pilot used in the menagerie? Let me know. To establish continuity so we could see it, to save money, to make a good episode and not waste footage because of the beeping machine thing. It plays flashbacks. Video footage of the Enterprise's previous missions to Telos 4 is used as evidence, and yes, to save money, to actually save the show, so they could get like 2 episodes out of it and actually not go over cost, over budget. So yes, and to show off the footage that was not yet shown, because at that point nobody had seen the cage. So yes. Number 3. Who convinced Joan Collins to star as Edith Keeler in The City on the Edge of the River? I know it's The Edge of Forever, but I'm making fun of William Shatner because he's an idiot. So, who convinced Joan Collins to star as Edith Keeler in The City on the Edge of Forever? Shatner? Wrong. Next. Fleetpaw, you're disappointing me. Shatner? Wrong. Likewise, the word Vulcan. It's my favorite TOS. The Pike guy. Nope. None of you are getting it. Harlan Ellison. Nope. Her daughter, Tara Newley. Rod Serling. Wow. No, her daughter, Tara Newling. Yeah. I want to address Jesse as that's my favorite TOS episode. I'm glad that's your favorite TOS episode. A lot of people consider it the best episode of TOS ever. It's fucking not. I'm sorry. I understand why you think it's the best episode ever. I'll go into this if you really want me to. I rant about this all the time, but it's just a fantastic piece of sci-fi. It doesn't need Star Trek attached to it to be a beautiful story. It works on multiple levels. It was written, in fact, to not be a Star Trek episode, and it was turned into a Star Trek episode. Same with TNG's The Inner Light. They're both fantastic story pieces. They're both fantastic sci-fi, well told, great thought pieces, very thought provoking. However, they don't have anything to do with fucking Star Trek. You could take Star Trek 100% of the equation and it'd still be a fantastic piece of science fiction media. They are not the best Star Trek episodes by a long shot. Any of them, either of them. So they just have a Star Trek skin slapped onto a good sci-fi story is what it is. You could do The Inner Light, you could do The City on the Edge of Forever, not have them be Star Trek related, and it would be just as impactful. Maybe a slight bit more impactful because we know who Captain Kirk and Captain Picard are. However, it's never really talked about again, either one, really. I mean, Inner Light, they talk about the flute once or twice, but it really doesn't make an impact to Picard's life at all. So neither one of them is a good Star Trek episode. They have nothing to do with Star Trek. They're nothing original. They are just good, well-told, well-written sci-fi. It's that simple. So, anyhow. I love Joan Collins and I love Star Trek, and it was the first time I could get my mom to watch Star Trek. Well, that would be a great reason why it's your favorite actress, and it got you and your mom watching Star Trek together. So I apologize for my ignorance and stupidity. You're absolutely right. It is the best episode of TOS. The flute got Picard laid, though. Whoa. Moving on. Which Enterprise officers are accidentally transported to the alternate universe in Mirror Mirror? It's easy. Which officers were transported to the alternate universe in Mirror Mirror? Speaking of, it's 12 o'clock. It's my birthday officially. It's my birthday officially. It's my birthday officially. It's my birthday officially. Yeah. Happy birthday to me. I'm 49. Psh. Anyway, which officers were transported? Go. Kirk, yes, obviously. Kirk, McCoy, Uhura, and Scotty. Yes, Fleetpaw is correct. Question 5. In The Trouble with Tribbles, what causes the cuddly Tribbles to shake and screech and be the animated series? Because I would never add the animated series to any fucking question that it doesn't fucking belong to. Seriously. So anyway, the real question is, in The Trouble with Tribbles, what causes the cuddly Tribbles to shake and screech? Go. It's a simple answer. Klingons, 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 Klingons. Yes. Fleetpaw throws in $20. Happy birthday. Happy. After I've insulted you multiple times, Fleetpaw, thank you so much. Sylvie's going to hate you because I'm going to snore tonight because I'm going to be drunk. But that's okay. She's going out in the morning to buy me breakfast. Bought her breakfast this morning, to be fair, so. But thank you, Fleetpaw. That is another shot. Holy Christ. Thank you. Cheers to you. But yes, Klingons is the correct answer. Missing head ridges. That's funny. Next question. What was the first episode to show Spock's parents? It's fucking easy, guys. This is easy shit. Anyone can get this. So what was the first episode to show Spock's parents in the animated series? Oh, wait a minute. The animated series isn't there, so why would I say it? I don't know why I said the animated series in the original. That's fucking stupid. Fucking annoying me that I said that, if I said that. People said I said it, but I don't know if I said it. So anyway. Babel. Journey to Babel. I'm out of time. Classic for real. You're wrong. Everyone else is right. You are correct. Journey to Babel. Next. What episode was the first to feature the Romulans? The Romulanushka. Go. What episode was the first to feature the Romulans in the animated series? Obviously not. Ignore the animated series part of that, because why the fuck would I say the animated series when clearly the question doesn't say the animated series? So, what episode was the first to feature the Romulans? Go now. Happy birthday. Thank you. Classic for real. Got it right. Eric Martin. Eric Martin says bot. There was no episode of TOS called Bot, but I believe you mean Balance of Terror. Balance of Terror, Balance of Terror, the cloaking device, Balance of Terror. You all got it right. You all get a biscuit and a gold star. Number 8 what was Roddenberry's favorite episode of the original series? What was Roddenberry's favorite episode of the original series, the animated series? What? Anyway, what was Roddenberry's favorite episode of the original series? Because I would never say animated, because that's just fucking stupid when it says clearly the original. Anyway, what was Roddenberry's favorite episode of the original series? Go. The one where Kirk kisses Uhura. You are absolutely wrong. Where no man has gone before. You're absolutely wrong. Minefield. You fuck off, Fleet Paw. There is no TOS episode called Minefield. The Uga Directive, I don't know what that is. City on Nigeria River, no. The Omega Directive, okay. Thank you, Jonathan Earl. Balance of Terror, The Drunk Weird One, no. Piece of the Action, no. 2 Nights and 6 Days. You're all fucking wrong. Classic for real, really? That's Enterprise. Come on, don't be stupid. So, Roddenberry's favorite episode of the original series. None of you got it right yet. I can wait, or I can move on. I don't know, it's up to you guys. Thank you, Joe. Cheers, man. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Much appreciated. I'll see you soon, Winterfest, my friend. You can buy me a drink to celebrate my birthday. Yeah, I know, Fleet Paw. He's a copycat. Enterprise Incident, wrong. Requiem for Methuselah, wrong. Doomsday Machine, wrong. Sorry, my 2 answers combined. Wrong. Joey Torres, yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll go get some good food, too. Although you bring in your kids. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. Because I really can't stand children. Anyone's children, not just yours, specifically, but just kids in general. Ultimate Computer, wrong. So anyone wonder what happened to that elite TS in that pocket universe? That'd be cool episodes. Some characters still. The one with Ron Tracy, no. Mirror Unit, Mirror, no. Mirror, no. Charlie X or whatever, no. All right, I'll tell you guys because you're all ignorant, apparently. I'm sorry, I don't mean to insult you. I love you guys. His favorite episode was Devil in the Dark. Same as Kirk's. Same as Shatner's favorite episode. Season 1, episode 25. The same one frequently chosen by William Shatner. I was blown away, Roddenberry said. I love the twist, recognizing that we were the devil in the dark. So there you go. Thank you, Donnie Pearson. Much appreciated. The Menagerie, no. The Mega Glory, no. All right, the next quiz is about Lieutenant Uhura. Number 1. What color uniform did Uhura wear in the animated, or the hold on. What color uniform did Uhura wear in TOS? This could be a trick question. I mean, Eric Martin, classic for real, and Jesse got it right. However, in Where No Man Had Gone Before, she wore yellow. But yes, red is the correct answer. Dustin D got it right. There you go. Number 2. Before Uhura, what name was chosen for the character? This is a tough one. I didn't even know this one until I just read it. Damn. So before Uhura, what name was chosen for the character? going to read it to you because none of you get it. When Roddenberry decided to add a woman to the bridge crew, he planned to name her Sulu. However, executive Herb Salo worried that the name sounded too much like Zulu, a name of a group of people native to Southern Africa, and he was concerned that giving that name to an African American woman might be misunderstood. Roddenberry agreed and based the name on the character of Uhura on a book that Nichelle Nichols brought to her first interview. So there you go. Next question. 3. When Nichelle Nichols wanted to leave Star Trek after the first season, who changed her mind and convinced her to stay? Everyone knows this story. However, I've heard rumors that this story is in fact entirely made up. So, but anyway, let's believe the lie. And who convinced Uhura or Nichelle Nichols to stay on Star Trek when she wanted to leave? Martin Luther King Jr. Yes, you are correct. All right, number 4. After TOS, Nichelle Nichols went to work for NASA doing what? What did she do at NASA? What did Nichelle Nichols do at NASA? What was her job? Brand ambassador. PR. Did ads. Spokesperson. You're all kind of right. She was a deputy administrator. So they all kind of have the same role. So you're all kind of right. You're all kind of right. Janitor. Thus indeed you have failed. Number 5. Name the song that Uhura and Spock sing in Charlie X. What is the name of the song that Uhura and Spock sing in Charlie X? I kissed the Kirk and I like it. Beyond and Terry's. Ooh, that's a good guess. That's a good guess. I only remember Star Trek 5's stupid song. That's a good song. What the fuck are you talking about? Bad song. Stupid song. Anyway, the song she sings in Charlie X was entitled "Oh on the Starship Enterprise." My cough hasn't come up for a bit, so there it is. So, "Oh on the Starship Enterprise." Number 6. In the original series, what was Uhura's first name? In the original series, what was Uhura's first name? Go. Ooh, Renee. Renee with the win. Yes, Renee is correct. She didn't have one. It became Natoya only after. My God, I'm dying. In 2009, it became Natoya. She never had one. She never revealed her first name. All right. Next question. Which future actress was famously inspired by seeing Lieutenant Uhura on the bridge of the Enterprise? Again, everybody knows the answer to this one. Uhura's first name. Her first name was Lieutenant. That's funny. Classic for real. I'm glad you're here. You make me laugh. Whoopi Goldberg. Yes, both Hypno Amber and Fleet Paw got it. You are correct. Next question. Does her name, Natoya Uhura, actually have a meaning? So does the name Natoya Uhura actually have a meaning? And if so, what is it? Yes, in African. It's not African. It's Swahili. But anyway, yes, beautiful something or other. You're wrong. beautiful star in Swahili. Wrong. Next, thanks, classic. He has it out for me tonight. I have it out for you every night. Eric means freedom. I mean, Urs kind of picks up on a little. All right, Uhura means freedom, and Natoya means star. So Star Freedom or Freedom Star. That is her name. Anyway, number 9. True or false? So all I need is a T or an F. I don't need a fucking elaborate blah 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 blah. My aunt's nephew fucking did this thing. I don't care. I just need a T or an F on this one. True or false? When Uhura kisses Captain Kirk, it was the first interracial kiss shown on television. I'm waiting. Here we go. Here come. Yes. True, 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 true. It was Roddenberry's favorite episode. True, true, true. You're all fucking wrong. You're all fucking wrong. False. Though the passionate kiss from season 3, episode 10, is widely credited as being television's first interracial kiss, it was in fact not. There was actually several other previously televised examples of interracial kisses, including some more than a decade earlier. But even though it wasn't the first, the Uhura-Kirk kiss, which was originally scripted to be between Uhura and Spock until William Shatner intervened and requested the change, was still a groundbreaking and controversial event in the 1960s. Nichelle recalled the studio executives were concerned how the South was going to take it. Who cares? Fuck the South. There goes half my audience. I don't care. They need to pull their heads out of their asses and get with the modern day. Anyway, Roddenberry decided they should shoot 2 takes, one where they kiss and one where they don't. Nichelle and Shatner deliberately messed up several takes without the kiss to make sure they would not be used. There you go. You're all fucking wrong. It is false. Next is about Dr. McCoy. What is Dr. McCoy's nickname? Same thing I give Sylvia every night. Cartilage. Bones. That's indeed got it. Moving on. 2. What famous McCoy line did Kelly fear would appear on his tombstone? Fork. That's fucking funny, Mark. Anyway, what famous McCoy line did Kelly fear would appear on his tombstone? He's dead, Jim. Eric, you are correct. Number 3. That's 3. 3? Do you do 3 like that or do you do 3 like that? Watching Glorious Bastards. Anyway, 3. On what TV show did Kelly and Leonard Nimoy work together before filming Star Trek? So I'll repeat it. On what TV show did Kelly and Leonard Nimoy work together before filming Star Trek? How Gun Will Travel is wrong. Twilight Zone is wrong. I'll take one more and then I'll give you the correct answer. Geraldine Carson's and throws in $20. Happiest birthday to you, Cap. Water, drink break. Just kidding, drink. I thought you were actually going to give me water. Mission Impossible wrong. The Journeyman wrong. The Lieutenant wrong. The Lieutenant wrong. The Lieutenant wrong. You guys all fucking suck at your Trek trivia. What the fuck? You call yourselves Star Trek fans and you're on Trekyards? This is the knowledge you have? I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. I spilled my drink, for the record. I'm cleaning that up right now. Hope Sylvia doesn't notice that, because she'll be pissed. But anyway, moving on. Pouring more. The Lieutenant, nope. You're probably a Western Gunsmoke or something. Nope. You have the book. I have the book, yeah. I'm better than I'm serious. All right. The Virginian. The Virginian is the answer. The Virginian. everyone. I need to have a shot, although thank you to who gave me the shot. Geraldine, thank you. Cheers. All right, next question. Again, McCoy related. True or false? All I need is a T or an F, guys. A spin-off built around Dr. McCoy and a hospital ship was considered. The spin-off built around Dr. McCoy and a hospital ship was considered. Clean up this mess, it's fine. Hypno member says false. Fleet Plus says true. Dustin D says true. Tim Adkins says false. Mr. Trent says yep. Urs says false. Well, half of you are right. The answer is indeed false. Although that really was Roddenberry's idea, the future of Star Trek is always uncertain during the initial 3-year run. And Roddenberry was on the cutaways to continue his trek throughout the stars. Sometime during the second season, Roddenberry and writer Darlene Hartman came up with the idea of a Hope ship. The series would follow the USS Hope, a hospital ship, as it journeyed around the universe, helping civilizations in need. So true or false, a spin-off built around Dr. McCoy and hospital ship was considered. The answer is indeed false, because it was going to be another ship, but not a Dr. McCoy ship. So now you know. Number 5. Did DeForest Kelley appear as Dr. McCoy in either of the 2 Star Trek pilot episodes? So did DeForest Kelley appear as Dr. McCoy in either of the 2 Star Trek pilot episodes, The Cage or Where No Man Has Gone Before Him? This is a yes or no answer. Fleet Pie, Marley, you both got it right with no. Rede, Hypno Amber, Tim, Classic for Real. You guys are all killing it with no's. Yes. Next question, number 6. What was Kelly's personal nickname for McCoy with Gene Roddenberry? So what was Kelly's personal nickname for McCoy with Gene Roddenberry? So instead of Bones, what did Roddenberry and DeForest Kelley know each other, or know Forrest? You know what I mean? Oh my God. So what was Gene Roddenberry's nickname for DeForest Kelley? There you go. That's the question. Bones, Whitney, old dude, magic hands. Grant McGregor throws in $50. Fuck me sideways with a rusty spoon. You're a little tipsy. I mean, I might be, but I'm also sick, so I'm going to do 1 shot for that. I'm not going to do I'm not going to do 2 full shots. I mean, thank you for the $50, Grant. Actually, you know what? I will do 2 shots, because fuck it. Why not? Cheers. That's 1. Anyway, the answer is DeForest Kelley's nickname from Gene Roddenberry was High Noon, because he seemed like a character from a Western. I mean, all right, so it's 2 shots. Thank you very much to Grant McGregor. Cheers. All right, this is almost fucking gone, by the way. It was like half full when we started, but hey. Next question, true and false. True or false? Does it say true and false? Anyway, moving on. True or false? In the first season of TOS, that's the original series, not the animated one. So in the first series of TOS, DeForest Kelley was not considered one of the stars of the show. Go. True or false? True or false? back now. False. False, true. So true or false, in the first season of TOS, DeForest Kelley was not considered one of the stars of the show. True, 100%. The opening credits only had 3 entries, created by Gene Roddenberry, William Shatner, and Leonard Nimoy. Kelley's name was only appeared in closing credits under featuring. Things changed in season 2 when Kelley was added to the starring credits at the beginning of the show. The rest of the crew, however, spent 3 seasons with their names only in the closing credits. Next question about Dr. Leonard Bones McCoy. Does Dr. Leonard McCoy have any children? Does Leonard McCoy have any children? No. True. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes, a daughter. Okay, the answer is yes. Technically, yes. He had a daughter named Joanna. Let's see what this rest of this says. Although she was never written into the original series, after the first season, Gene Roddenberry and his team decided that Dr. McCoy should have a son. And one of the writers, D.C. Fontana, approached DeForest Kelley with the idea. He suggested it should be a daughter instead. Fontana wrote a script for the episode called Joanna, which would have introduced McCoy's estranged daughter and delved into their strained relationship. The producers decided not to use that script because they felt McCoy wouldn't be old enough to have a 21-year-old daughter. Kelley was 48 at the time. So yes, daughter Joanna, yes. All right, next McCoy question. How many times did McCoy say the phrase, "I'm a doctor, not a blank"? So how many times in 79 episodes did McCoy say, "I'm a doctor, not a blank"? $150, lots. 93, 7, lots. 33, 1,000, at least 79. Oh, Lord, a lot. I like the bricklayer one. All right. The answer is, in fact, he only said it 5 times. 5 times in 79 episodes. Despite McCoy's legendary habit of telling people he's a doctor, not a something else, the truth is it wasn't much of a habit at all. McCoy used the line, "I'm a doctor, not a blank," just 5 times in 79 episodes of TOS. He does use other variations of it and sometimes reverses the order. For the record, during the 5 times he used the line, McCoy said he is a doctor, not a bricklayer, not an engineer, not a mechanic, not an escalator, or a coal miner. And not once does he say "damn it" first. So it's like beaming up Scotty. It never really happened with "damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a blank." Holy shit, Danny Janie, $100, just trying to help tamp that cough down. I don't... Okay, I'm going to do what I can do without opening a whole new bottle of fucking alcohol. It's like 1 shot, there's still like some left in there. But, well, fuck's sakes, fucking... Oh my god. I spilled it again. Hold on a second. You guys are fucking laughing. You're like, "Ah, look at this asshole spilling drinks and being all drunk and shit." Alright, I need to top this shit up. Get this shit up. It's fucking alcohol abuse. I'm telling you. God damn it. Alright. 1 shot. I can't do 4. Danny Janie, what the hell, man? Brah, you gonna kill me. Fuck's sake. 2. I can get 2. And then I'm tapped out. 2 finished me off, man. So Danny Janie, thank you so much for the very generous super chat. That is amazing, and I love you. You are amazing. But we're done McCoy now, by the way. I just turned the goddamn page, and it's to Klingons. We're going to be talking about Klingons now. Fleet Paw, get out your lotion and your tissue. Fleet Paw loves the Klingons so much. You have no idea. So, anyway, here's the other shot. Thank you, Danny Janie. This is it. I still have some of this left, although not much. But thank you. I finished off half a bottle of Kraken tonight, just for the record. So you're welcome. All in the hopes to entertain you guys. Anyway, moving on. Plus, we're also way over 2 hours, by the way. But I want to finish these trivia questions, because they're kind of fun. Should have started this earlier. Wipe all the alcohol off my book. Anyway. Klingons. Klingon question. Fleet Paw. I expect you, without Google, to clean house. Are you ready? And go. I'm gonna quit drinking too. Can't type anymore. Geraldine, wow. Yeah. Get quiet to bring up your other bottles. Make them so. I mean, I could go get some other bottles. I have some others. Anyway. I need to end this sooner than later, probably. Anyway, Klingons. Fleet Paw. You're the man. If you don't succeed, you fail. So moving on. Question 1. Who once said of Klingons, I like them. They remind me of Congress. Who once said of Klingons, I like them. They remind me of Congress. Now, don't think in universe. Think in the real world, maybe. Or in universe. It doesn't matter. Both. Apply both to this line of thought. Who do you think said that? Go. I'll wait. As I tend to do. My wet, alcohol-stained book. Eric Martin and Fleet Paw they're experts at using Google. They have indeed won. You are correct. It was President Reagan. Moving on to question number 2. I'm not going to give you guys as much time this time because Google is my enemy, apparently. Number 2. In which episode did the Klingons first appear? Go. You got 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Classic for real, says Broken Bow. You are incorrect. Chronologically, you may be correct. However, you are incorrect. Day of the Dove is also incorrect. Broken Bow is incorrect. How the pages are going to say? No, they're fine. Tim Adkins gets it right with Errand of Mercy. Fleet Paw, you're disappointing me. Number 3. When were Klingon ships first shown during the original series? And go. When do you first see a Klingon D7? Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meh. Classic for real is wrong with Star Trek Discovery Season 1 because fuck Star Trek Discovery Season 1. It is its own universe. Renee is wrong with Tribbles. It is not trouble with Tribbles. Errand of Mercy is also wrong. You are incorrect, Fleet Paw. I'm much worse than this, I thought. Jesse says yes. All right, so the first time we see Klingon ships first shown during the original series was Errand of Mercy. Sorry, not Errand of Mercy. My God. My brain. Sorry. The Enterprise incident. Not until the second episode of the 3rd season, the Enterprise incident, due to budget constraints. There was no money to design a model of a Klingon ship any earlier in the series. Interestingly, in that episode, the Klingon design ships are shown to be under Romulan control. In all, Klingon ships only appeared in 3 episodes of the third season of TOS. When the series was digitally remastered in 2006, Klingon ships were added to 3 earlier episodes from the first 2 seasons. So it now seems that to some fans that they appeared much earlier than they actually did. So my favorite episode of TOS, the Enterprise incident, was the first to show the Klingon design. I didn't even know that shit, so I'm learning shit just right along with you guys. Next question. Number 4. Why did Gene Roddenberry decide to call them Klingons? Why were they called Klingons? Or as Sulu says, Klingons. The Klingons. The Klingons, you dumbass. Because they've been clinging on. All right, I'm just going to read this one because it's fucking nobody will get this. While working for the LAPD, he was friends with another officer, Lieutenant Wilbur Klingon. Kuhn and Roddenberry both liked the sound of the name, if not the spelling. Klingon once said he wasn't sure whether Roddenberry chose his name out of homage or revenge, but he embraced the idea of being technically the first Klingon. So yes, Lieutenant William Klingon, Klingan. So C instead of K. Next question. What inspired the long neck design of the Klingon starships? What inspired the long neck design of the D7? And go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody chimed in. D7 class of starships, despite the appearance of 2 wings on a long neck, the ships weren't modeled after any birds. Matt Jeffries, the designer, built the ships to look like manta rays, sometimes known as devilfish. Jeffries wanted the elegant aerodynamic design, but also something that looked threatening. I think a lot of people think the manta ray has a very vicious look to it, Jeffries said, yet when it swims, it's very graceful. I was trying to get all that in there, and I think he did. Jeffries did a great job. Next. True or false? So all I need is a T or an F. That's it. A T or an F from you guys. True or false? Klingon ships were the first to use cloaking devices. This is fucking pretty simple. Klingon ships were the first to use cloaking devices. Seriously, this is a fucking question. I'm embarrassed to be asking this. False. True. False. 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 The Orville shows has a cloak. False, false, false. Okay, you guys are all fucking brilliant, except for Hypno Amber, who's apparently a Romulan spy. Yeah, false. The first ship was, of course, Romulan bird of prey in the Balance of Terror. So, but yeah. And as for the bird of prey being a Klingon design, it clearly was inspired and designed to be a Romulan design, as has a bird motif, has a cloaking device. Krug and his men would have to have stolen this device and be renegade Klingons that stole a Romulan ship to infiltrate Federation space. However, that was changed in the script to just be a fucking Klingon ship and be a bird of prey Klingon ship, which makes no goddamn sense. But then it ties into the technology exchange between the Klingons and the Romulans of 2267, where they exchanged ship designs as well as technology. So the Klingons could get cloak, and the Romulans could get some of the D7 designs and ship designs of the Klingons to be seen again in the Enterprise incident. So we have a whole episode on the technology exchange between the Klingons and the Romulans on Trekyards. The Klingon and Romulan technology exchange of 2267. Go check it out. It's worth it. It's a good one. But yes, everything about the Romulan bird or the Klingon bird of prey is clearly Romulan inspired, as that was the notes from the original script. It was going to be the Romulans. Then they changed it to Klingons. But then the Klingons just stole a Romulan ship design because they already had ship design to be Romulan. And they just said, fuck it. They're all Klingons, even the ship. We have a whole thing about that I agree that the Klingon bird of prey is a Romulan ship design. Samuel does not. Samuel thinks it's clearly a Klingon ship design. I mean, he's wrong, but we have videos about that, which I'm sure Fleet Paw might try to link to if he's able to. Jeff W., a little under the weather. I mean, a little. With the booze, he's going to cough out and hurl. I'm not going to cough and hurl. I'll be fine. Anyway, number 7. Do the Klingons ever speak Klingon in the original series? So do Klingons ever actually speak Klingon in the series? Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You all got it right. The answer is no. It is never actually heard during the original series. Correct. Number 8. What is the name of the first Klingon the Enterprise crew meets in the original series? Who is the first Klingon that we see in the original series the crew meets? Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Eric Martin wins with Core. Core is correct. Fleet Paw comes in right behind. Number 9. Why were the Klingons the main enemy of the Federation instead of the Romulans or other species? So why were the Klingons the main enemy of the Federation instead of Romulans or the other species? This is a real-world answer. I'm going to give you a real-world answer clue. It is a real-world answer, not an in-universe answer. So why were the Klingons the main enemy of the Federation instead of the Romulans or other species? And go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fleet Paw says Klingons represented Soviets. You are absolutely incorrect. They represented Russia during the Cold War. Klingons were territorial. You're all wrong. The answer is because they were inexpensive to create. All you do is paint their face like gold and add like a little pirate mustache. Ooh. Oh, the next one is so Trekyards. Yeah, we're almost done. All right, one more category. One more category, then we'll be finished. If anyone wants to super chat, now is the time. I really appreciate it. Please do so. All right, next set of questions is on the Enterprise herself. The Enterprise. Ready? Here we go. Who was the voice of the Enterprise computer? Who was the voice of the Enterprise computer? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. You're all correct. Majel Barrett. Number 2. What powers the warp drive? Fuck off. This is incorrect. I'm going to read this whole answer when this is over, but what powers the warp drive? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Psh. All right, so the answers are, this is DOS, classic for real, deuterium, antimatter, hypnoamber, dilithium crystals, renanate, dilithium. Okay, the correct answer is matter, antimatter. However, this fucking publication is stupid and says dilithium crystals. I'm going to read their whole answer, and they're absolutely wrong. And I'll get into why they're wrong right afterwards. It's time for our Captain Foley rant, everybody. Buckle up. Grab your fucking sippy cup and enjoy the ride. All right, here we go. Warp drive may have only been theoretical, but the creators of Star Trek understood that to achieve that type of propulsion, they need an incredibly strong power source that they need to confine to a relatively small ship. Since nothing like that existed, they created dilithium crystals. The lithium crystals, or the lithium, is a completely made-up element that is basically the controlling agent in the matter-antimatter reaction that powers starship engines and the Star Trek universe. The lithium is considered to be extremely rare and cannot be replicated, which is why the Enterprise crew seems to be searching for more crystals. The lithium crystals is not a power source. For the fucking record. Again, this is the whole fucking rant that I've been on multiple times. The lithium crystals only amplify and enhance a high energy plasma reaction and channel it into the warp coils to create high energy warp. It is a catalyst for the reaction, the high energy, to be channeled through to focus it to create high speed warp. Low warp is low warp between warp 1 and 3 is quite possible without the introduction of the lithium crystals. But to get the high energy reaction that you need to create high output warp drives, you need dilithium crystals to focus the energy focus the plasma into the warp coils to create a high energy warp state. So dilithium crystals are an amplification tool for the actual antimatter matter reaction, and not in fact a fuel source. So this question is completely wrong. Whoever said that dilithium crystals is a fuel source is a fucking idiot, and they need to fucking go back to school. So anyone that said dilithium crystals, you're absolutely wrong, and you will fail the Trekyards 101 exam. Because that is not how dilithium crystals work. They actually work by channeling high energy plasma into the warp coils to create high energy warp. Anything under warp 3 is perfectly acceptable and sustainable without dilithium crystals. What powers the warp drive? That is an actual fucking answer. I cannot fucking believe that in an official, well, it's not really an official publication, it's just a fucking magazine, but whatever. That's fucking wrong, for the record. So whoever said matter and antimatter, you win a fucking gold star. Anybody that said the lithium crystals, you need to leave now, and please take all your shit with you. Goodbye. Anyway, question number 3 about the Enterprise. True or false? So all I need is a T or an F again. The model for the Enterprise was shown upside down. Just ignore that question, because they said that somewhat depends on your perspective, but it's false based on the original intent of Matt Jeffries, who designed the ship for the way that everybody knows it, with the familiar round saucer section on the top of the hull. One day when Jeffries showed Roddenberry and some NBC executives the actual model of the ship, it was being held by a string. Roddenberry picked up the bottle and flopped it over. Roddenberry seemed to prefer the way it looked upside down because Roddenberry's an idiot. Roddenberry eventually allowed the design the way Jeffries intended it. However, that was when the series debuted. The TV Guide magazine decided to run the picture of the Enterprise. They ran it upside down. Wow. Roddenberry and TV Guide are a bunch of morons. Moving on. Episode. I've had way too much to drink. Question number 4. What was the warp drive that powers the Enterprise originally called? Okay, this is fucking also wrong based on their answer. Originally called, we've broken the time barrier. It was called a time warp. So, all right. So the answer they have is the fictional system that allows the Enterprise to travel faster than the speed of light is famously known as warp drive. But in the pilot, it was known as hyperdrive. That's Star Wars, don't you know? And the time warp, there you go. When Pike orders the ship to begin its journey to Talos 4, he directs the crew that they'll be traveling at the time warp factor 7. Later in the episode, Spock says, all decks prepare for hyperdrive, time warp factor. In the second pilot, Kirk refers to their speed as warp. The factor was a number between 1 and 10 that referred to how fast the Enterprise was traveling based on the very complicated equation. This thing knows nothing but the fucking Enterprise. That's what the answer is. All right. Number 6. Though it was peaceful, what kind of weapons did the Enterprise have? Phasers and photon torpedoes, don't you know? Anybody can get that answer. Why am I even asking it? Next question. The Enterprise is part of which class of starships? They're throwing you for a loop on this one. All right, considering this is only TOS, this is only based on TOS, what class of starship is the Enterprise? And go. Eric Martin says Constitution. Urs says Connie. Classic Frio says Neo Constitution. Captain Aber says Connie. Fleetpaw says Starship class. Fleetpaw is the fucking winner. So is Jeff W. Yes, the Enterprise was originally described as a Starship class vessel, but that eventually was shortened to just Starship, and its class was specified as Constitution class. That specific class of vessel was made for long durations, over 5-year missions into deep space, for the purpose of exploration. Oh my God. And diplomacy. At the time, the 19th episode of the first season of TOS, Tomorrow's Yesterday, there was apparently only 12 Constitution-class ships in service for Starfleet. I still believe that. There was the original 12 Constitution-class ships. It later expanded to like 20 some odd, but originally there were only 12. So I agree with that. But Starship class, go fuck yourself. Do not agree. Okay, next question, number 8. There are many pipes on the Enterprise inscribed with the letters GNDN. What does that stand for? Fuck off. If you guys don't get this, I'm going to fire you all. GNDN, what does it mean? Classic for real, shut the fuck up. Best Connie of them all with Titan A. So what does GNDN stand for? Goes nowhere, does nothing. Fleetpaw wins. So does Geraldine. You guys are awesome. Goes nowhere, does nothing. Next question. Number 9. How did the Enterprise... Oh my God. Why is my book all wet? Oh, that's right. It spelled fucking alcohol all over it. It's like all wet and stuff. We're on the last question, by the way. Just so you guys know that you can go home to your significant others now and ignore the captain. Because I'm 49 now, officially. Yay. All right, last question. How did the Enterprise get its name? Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to read this whole thing, aren't I? After the World War II aircraft carrier. Well, it's rather simplistic, isn't it? Named after a naval... It's all fucking simplistic. You're not quite getting the idea. Why the Enterprise, though? Out of all the aircraft carriers, why the Enterprise is another way to ask this question. Jeff W's closest. Birds is absolutely wrong, 100%. I'll read the whole fucking answer that they give, but based on the Yorktown, but the studio wanted the name Enterprise to be used. That's wrong. Gene's ship he served on, wrong. All right. How did the Enterprise get its name? When Gene Roddenberry was coming up with the concept of Star Trek, he initially planned to call the main ship the USS Yorktown. As we all know, it would be named after the actual aircraft carrier that took its name from a famous battle in the Revolutionary War. This was the name he used for his initial pitch to NBC. But as development of the series continued, Roddenberry couldn't escape his personal interest in the SS Enterprise, a different USS aircraft carrier which had a huge role in World War II. That's the key. An aircraft carrier that had a huge role during World War II. Roddenberry said he was fascinated by the story of the SS Enterprise, which at the Battle of Midway really turned the tide in the whole war in our favor. I'd always been proud of that ship and wanted to use the name. That's why. And that is it. That is it for the Star Trek trivia book, supplied by my brother for my birthday. Really good questions, ones that are not genuinely asked or usually asked. And yeah, fucking great. So thank you guys for participating. Thank you guys for helping me usher in my birthday. I didn't really celebrate like, woo, it's midnight, it's my birthday. But it is my birthday now. It has been my birthday for almost a complete hour now. So thank you to everybody that super chatted, that contributed and super chatted. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. You made me finish off my bottle of Kraken, which, just to make sure it's empty, it's a little bit still in there, but I was half full when I started, by the way. That's gone too. So, I don't know if I'll be doing another live tomorrow night. I may. We will see. But, awesome birthday sex. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah. Fleepaw knows where it's at. That was like a bedtime story. My new profile pic. Like? I do. It's like an X-Wing pilot, but I can't see who specifically because it's very small on my screen. But yes, Jeff W., I like it. All right. You guys are awesome. I will see you guys later. I am 49 now. I'm almost 50. Next year I'll be celebrating my 50th, and hopefully I'll still be doing lives with you guys at that point. So until next time, I'm Captain Foley. I'm 100% drunk thanks to you guys, and I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the future. Until then, my dogs are freaking out because they know I'm closing out a stream, and I'm saying goodbye. So until next time, I'm Captain Foley. You hear this shit? They fucking know. They know the keywords, they know the slogans, they know the tunes, they know everything. See you guys later. Have yourselves a good one. It's Captain Foley signing off. Bye, everybody. 49, motherfucker. Next year I'll be 50. Then you better watch out. 50 is when I get my upgrade. I won't tell you what that is until then. Bye, guys.